If you want to continue to smell like shit, then just go ahead and skip this video. But if you're tired of smelling like baby diapers, then go ahead and stay. What we're going to go over today is everything that I wore this week. It's been a good week for me. I took a 2 or 3 day road trip up to Michigan. If you're from the Northeast region, then you know what it was for. But I always stop and I shop and I go to every place that I can to smell as many perfumes as I can, so I don't have to keep wasting my money blind buying stuff. And then I can come home and tell you guys what I got or what I enjoyed while I was there. I also saw the new Predator Badlands. This isn't promotion for that, but I thought it was really good. Good character development, right amount of gore, and it was pretty fucking funny. So if you're into action movies or if you like Predator at all, then go check it out. But other than that, I've been feeling pretty fresh this week. If you can see over here, I've got everything that I wore, and it's been nice. I'm honestly really starting to enjoy my collection. It's becoming more rounded out. I got rid of everything that I didn't want, and then funneled that money back into things that I actually did enjoy. So that being said, let's start off with, I've talked about this before, but this is Perfumes de Marley Sedley. I recently picked this up. This is a beautiful citrus sandalwood, and it's spicy and uplifting. It's actually more geared for spring and summer, but I really enjoy it. And I think the sandalwood gives it just kind of this nice warm touch that just really rounds it out. So it's just good for year round, but I think it probably will shine best in summer and spring. I'll put the notes up on the screen, but it is one of the more expensive ones. So I highly implore you or recommend to you to go get a sample or go to Saks or Nordstrom or somewhere else so you can actually smell it before you buy it. Definitely not blind buy safe, even though I really do enjoy it. I just don't think that anything that's over a certain price limit, we'll say 150, is blind buy safe. So do with that information as you please. Second on the list is actually two things at once. I layered this while I was in Michigan. This is Guerlain's Habit Rouge La Instinct. This is a beautiful citrus, tobacco, leather, patchouli, vanilla. I don't think there's tobacco in it. I lied about that. I'm going to put the notes up there, but I layered it with another favorite of mine, and this is the newest release by Bleu de Chanel. This is the La Exclusive. I layer both of these. I start off with the Bleu de Chanel because it is way heavier, and the Guerlain is an eau de toilette. I layer both of these, and it just is so warm and captivating. It is so powerful and so masculine, but the Habit Rouge just has this bright citrus and sweet vanilla. It's a subtle sweet vanilla, so don't think that this is going to be super sweet. It's not. It's warm, and it's spicy, and it's very powerful, and it's very long lasting. So if you're going to wear that, you're going to be wearing it all day. Next on the list, we have Game of Spades Full House. I was actually just at the LV store and I smelled Imagination, and this is surprisingly close. Am I going to sit here and say 100%? I will never say that, because if it's not made by the same person, then I don't think it's made the same way. But realistically, I could barely tell a difference. This is lacking a little bit in quality, but I think a 100 ml of this is about $90, and a 100 of the Imagination is like $350. So if you're going to get somewhere and that you can barely tell the difference unless you're a fucking cologne junkie like me, then just go ahead and get this one. I've never smelled any of the other dupes, and I've rarely smelled Imagination. That was only my second or third time smelling it, but this was actually really nice. Hold on. I'm going to give you guys atomizers. If you've stuck around this long, you deserve it. Look at that. Do you see that? That is pressure right there. That is one of my favorite atomizers, and this is a really good smell. But hold on. Actually going to talk about this too, because we're on the topic. I actually wore this the same day that I wore the Full House, because the longevity is only 5 or 6 hours, and I like to wear more than one in a day. But this is Wild Card. This right here is Bond Number 9 Lafayette Street dupe as well, and this is actually amazing. I have another one that is what Bond Number 9 ripped off of. Hold on. Let's see if I can find it. Found it. This is Sculpture by Nico. So if you've ever smelled Bond Number 9 Lafayette Street and you want that DNA, it actually came from this, and you can get this online for about $50. I didn't wear this week, but I felt like I wanted to share it with you anyway. So be happy or fuck off. Next on the list is MFK's 724. This is such a beautiful, beautiful scent. This is quickly becoming one of my favorites, and I know that I'm going to drain this bottle before it's said and done. This is a laundry soap. It is just so clean and so pure. It just makes you feel so happy. Honestly, if I had a more active imagination, I would say something along the lines of just imagine that you were dressed in the softest cotton linens that you can imagine, and you're walking through a field of white flowers, and it's just so clean and so nice. You can smell the grass. It's like what I imagine a fucking cloud would smell like. This right here, it is unisex, but it is more feminine leaning. So, you know, if you're one of those fucking Tommy Tough Knuckle douchebags that doesn't want to wear something super sweet, then this isn't sweet, but it's just not going to be for you. Look at that. I just wasted $1 for you guys. So appreciate this. I love this. Go ahead, check it out. All of the other Mason Francis Kirk de Jeans were amazing as well. Kirky was really good. Aqua Universalis, I think is how it is. Baccarat, it's okay. And then Oud Satin Mood was another one. I'm not a huge fan of Oud, but that one actually kind of smelled relatively decent. So if you're not a fan of Oud, don't give up on it. I hated so many things when I first started this, but my nose is really starting to warm up to it, except Ombre Nomad. Don't come for me. Ombre Nomad smells like shit. I'm sorry. If you like it, then I guess you're always going to smell like shit, and these videos won't be helpful, but do you, boo. Next on the list, we have Versace's Manal Friche Extreme. This is the newest release by Versace. This just came out a couple months ago, and this is a gorgeous, gorgeous reimagining of the original Manal Friche DNA. And I would say that it's a canon moment for every man to get his first, foray into perfumes, and he gets the Versace Manal Friche. It's clean, it's fresh, and it's blue. But this one is like its serious older brother. This is lemon forward with geranium and plenty of other things in it. It is very, very, very nice. It is in a competitive, freshy designer blue market. It is one of a million. So if you're one of those people that hates redundancy and is always looking for something new and innovative, then this perfume is not going to be for you. But for the crowd who works in offices or who just has a particular DNA that they like, this is a beautiful, beautiful, commanding, and nice blue freshie that you could wear every single day. It has staying power, and my wife actually really enjoyed it. So that's where I get my compliments from the woman who loves me. But she only loves me because I shower every fucking day. So if you're watching this and you haven't showered yet, hit the like button and then go wash your ass. But this, you will enjoy, I promise. It's a little expensive right now because it just came out, but if you want to wait until discounters have it, then I'm sure that will be within 6 months, and then you can get it for probably $50 to $70 for this. But I paid $90 for this, and Macy's had a 15% off sale, so that's why I did it. Not that I need to justify anything to you fucking people, just enjoy the video. And last but not least is my scent of the day. This is Prada Paradigm. I could talk about this for an hour. As you see right here, I've already burned through so much of this. This is such a beautiful fragrance. It has Peru balsam and geranium and bergamot in it. This is a classic, spicy, woody, and fresh at the same time smell. This, if you've ever smelled Victor and Rolf's Night Vision Spice Bomb, then it smells similar to this, but this is spice toned down. This is classic, and it's just something that I really, really am drawn to. I don't know why. I actually layer this all the time with Mont Blanc Explorer Extreme. So I just put both of these together, and it creates something that I don't think anybody else has because, nobody really likes either of these. I've seen a lot of hate on the internet for both of these. So I like them. They're both beautiful, but the Prada Paradigm is going to be one of my favorites, and it will always be in my collection. The notes have probably been on the screen for at least 15 seconds, so you'll see why, but they say that they did the note structure, like the note pyramid, upside down. I don't know if that has any effect on the scent itself, but this is just clean, woody body wash and florals with a nice amount of citrus in it. So just enjoy this. A lot of these were designers today, and some of them were dupes, but I just want you guys to smell good and not kill your pockets. If anybody has any questions on where I got any of these at, feel free to leave a comment and I will tell you which discounters to shop at. And if you found this video helpful, hit all the buttons for me, man. I need you guys to help support my addiction. It means the world to me. As always, smell good and wash your ass.